All right, so what we're going to cover here is the business tracker, and this is really the core of everything in here. This drives your dashboard, your listings manager, your pendings manager, your financial statement, your 411. All you have to do is take your 10 minutes a week, 10 to 15 minutes. It should actually only be about 5 theoretically, is enter in what transactions you have going on. And not only is it going to do that for you, but it's going to track and alert you on certain things within those transactions. So when you go to your business tracker, it looks like this. It shows you everything going on in your business right up at the top. So how many current active listings you have, active buyers, and you can see the actives are in white. Anything that's closed automatically turns to green. Anything pending is in blue. So if I take a buyer and I move them to closed, it will turn green, and it'll also alert me in blue the fields I need to fill out once it closes. I need to enter in the close date. I need to enter in the sales price, the units, the commission, what did I pay in company dollar and royalty, and I can also enter in if I paid out any team members, if I paid out a referral. Those aren't required, but the ones in blue are required, so we need that information to have it calculate everything properly. If you donated to KW Cares, etc. And then what it's going to do is, of that transaction, it's going to, you put the amount of the check that you received here as well, and it's going to balance this for you. So let's say you did $5,000 in commission. So you put that, and you can see the blue will go away there, so that field's entered. And you paid in $1,500 in commission, and you paid in $360 in royalty. So, and then you put in the check amount that you got. Make sure that this balances. So your net income for this should be $31.40. Make sure your check balances with that, and you can enter in any deductions or anything like that that may have caused it. So let's say there's $50 KW Cares, and you had a deduction of $25 for maybe an expense or something like that. So now my net check should be $3065, and I would enter that in here and make sure that it matches. Make sure I didn't get shortchanged or anything like that. It's going to show me my 1099 income, which is not going to factor in my KW Cares and deductions. It's just going to factor in what I paid in my cost of sales. So my total income, my 1099 income is right there, and then my net income. And it'll calculate and tell you what percentage you got on that deal as well. So that's just a quick peek at that. You can sort everything. So let's say you take on a new listing. All you do is scroll down to the bottom, new listing. You can see how that turns blue. We need the list date. So that was listed on 6/4 and it expires on 12/31. I skip everything else. 123 Josh Lane. I don't know why I chose that. Choose where the lead came from. That was an expired, and it is listed at 185. Boom, I'm done. I entered in that listing. I can see now my active listings are 10. And what's nice is I can see what is happening this week. Do I have any closings this week? Anything expiring this week? Did I take any listings this week? And I just did that one. That's where this is showing up. And how many contracts did I write this week as well? And then this month, I have 5 closings for $55,000. I have no listings expiring this month. I've taken one, and I've written 25 contracts for $134,000. So I can see that that automatically updates every single day. So I enter that listing down at the bottom. I can just simply sort A to Z, and that will move that listing right up to the top. So I have that information right there. So you can sort these. You can say, you know what, I just want to see my active listings. So just take out those. And now I'm looking at just my active listings. So I can see that at any time. And then I can clear that filter. And you know, I want to see what's all closed this year. So I just go to closed. And now I'm taking a look at my close. I see I have some missing date here, so I didn't put in the close date of this. So I can use the drop down, or I can actually type in the date. So it closed on 7/1. And you can see how the cap all changed automatically based off of that. And I can see that I have money closed in July. So if I put that into June, it should move, that green should jump over to June. And I can see that. I can see my pending income as well here in the blue. And I just have to put in the price, 165,000. And that's good. I can change the unit, so if there was multiple units on there, I can add 2 units for that. So if I leave it blank, it'll just calculate as 1. So you can see how that gets calculated. You just input that information. All right, let's just take a look at what is pending here. So I just go to pending. Here's all my stuff that's under contract, and I can see in green means that's closing very soon, so that's money to me. And then if I want to see everything again, what's nice here as well is in red, any of your listings that are about to expire, it will alert you in red that it is either very close to expiring or it's even overdue on the expiration. So in that point, you could say, you know what, this thing expired, and then it turns red, so it's out of your way. And then you could also keep it as active and then just extend it. Maybe you changed the expiration date to 7/1. whatever it would be. Just input that information, and as that gets within 10 days of expiring, it will turn red again just to alert you of that. So that is the quick rundown on the dashboard. This drives everything. So just make sure this is your really only point of data entry here that really takes any significant amount of time. So it'll take 5 to 10 minutes to enter in the transactions that you had for the week. So that's all you have to do.